Officers arrive at a domestic disturbance call in the early morning hours. A man reports that his girlfriend, who has a history of mental health crises, showed up intoxicated and began destroying property inside his home. What unfolds next is a tense encounter that raises important questions about how law enforcement handles situations involving mental illness, domestic violence, and substance abuse.
Hey, what's up, sir?
What's up, bud?
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you. I was sleeping and she left pissed off.
Okay.
Drink, I guess, I don't know. And she just started calling me at 4 o'clock to come get her. I told her I'm not leaving my house until 6 in the morning until I have to go into my restaurant.
Yeah.
And she just showed up here and just started breaking my shit, man. So I told her to ask her to leave. She wouldn't leave. She did this previously, this window. And she was trying to break this window. She broke my TV. She broke my breathing thing. She broke my humidifier. And I just wanted to leave, man.
Gotcha, okay.
I just wanted her out
So
of here.
what else happened? I guess we got information saying that there was kicking and punching or whatever being thrown?
I just want her out of here, bro. I just want her out of here. Please.
All right. Who's she to you?
And like the last...
Does she live here?
Sort of lives here, not really. She has her own house. She owns a house on Main Street.
So she just comes and goes?
Yeah, she comes and goes.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, like about 3 weeks ago, she just got Baker acted.
The man just mentioned something critical. He says his girlfriend was Baker acted about 3 weeks ago. In Florida, the Baker Act is a law that allows for the involuntary examination and treatment of individuals who may have a mental illness and pose a danger to themselves or others. The fact that she was recently involuntarily committed and is now back engaging in destructive behavior while intoxicated suggests a pattern that officers will need to carefully evaluate.
Now she's taking my medicine. Can you grab that for me, please?
Hey, hun.
I need that to live.
Hey, stop.
Can you grab her, please?
Call it up. I got to go. We'll get that later. Stop running, you're gonna get tased! Stop running! I don't know who it is. Stop. Damn.
What are you doing?
Attitude, we got one detained. Attitude, we got one detained.
Stand up.
That escalated quickly. The woman grabbed the man's prescription medication and took off running. Officers pursued and detained her after she refused verbal commands to stop. In law enforcement, fleeing from officers who are conducting an investigation can result in an obstruction charge. But more importantly, taking someone's prescription medication, especially medication they say they need to survive, could potentially be classified as theft of a controlled substance, which is a serious felony.
What was the point of that?
I want to go to jail.
For what?
Because I don't want to be home.
For what? Why are you gonna go to jail?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That was dumb. Attitude, we're walking her back to location 1. I got the meds, bro. Keep going. I got it.
She was Baker acted like 3
George?
weeks ago. Yeah. That's what she was me.
Yeah.
She messed up, man.
She's drunk.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you can smell it off her breath.
I don't drink at all, man. I own a restaurant.
She's not getting arrested for running from us. We just gotta make sure she's good.
Yeah, it's just... She's not healthy, man.
Yeah.
She's not healthy. She needs to... They need a Baker acted.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. She's gotta...
She was just Baker acted.
Was she? For what?
She went on the top of her roof on Main Street.
Yeah.
You probably heard the story, bro.
No.
She was on her roof on Main Street for like 6-7 hours, screaming and yelling. The cops showed up. They called me like at 3 o'clock in the morning. I drove over there trying to calm her down. I talked her down, and she was delusional and they Baker acted her then. Man, she's like turned my life upside down, man.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, you got a couple options, right? In regards to if you don't want her to come back over here, you can always file for an injunction.
Yeah.
It's a restraining order, pretty much. She comes back over here, she'll be violating it. If she contacts you, she'll be violating it, things like that. But we're gonna evaluate her and stuff like that, see where her mindset's at. She said she didn't want to go to jail. We're like, what are you gonna go to jail for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
She don't need jail. She needs help. She needs to be helped.
yeah.
She's not right.
So we'll try to get her some resources too and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'll get with you in a second, man. We'll get more information, okay?
They let her out too early, I think, you know.
Is she going voluntarily or is she forced?
She was forced. They took her, and she like.
How long was she gone for?
When she's sober, when she's sober, she's smart, bro. She's a school teacher. She can, you know, talk to people, but she needs help, man.
She's in a kind of a rut right now.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, our dog died, you know.
Yeah.
You sure dogs are killing.
Let's let her do her thing. Yeah, you go back inside or whatever, hang out. We'll be with you in a second, okay?
I gotta clean up all this.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. She's the offender or the...
Technically, she's the offender.
Oh.
Gang. She was hitting him. He's saying nothing about it though.
So.
But we also have theft of prescription, so. Right in our presence. It's in our presence.
Yeah, but did she say that she was going to permanently deprive him of it?
She's running for. She has me. Hey, that's my medication. Can I get it back?
Obstruction.
Yeah.
We're going to get her through this. So, at the very least, we got obstruction. Alright. Okay, no problem.
What's fascinating about this moment is the legal complexity officers are navigating. They've identified multiple potential charges: obstruction for fleeing, potential theft of prescription medication, and domestic battery, since the man has visible scratches on his chest. But the officers are also weighing something else entirely. They recognize that this woman may need psychiatric help more than she needs a jail cell. This is the kind of judgment call that officers make every day, balancing public safety with compassion. The man himself is conflicted. He wants her gone, but he also acknowledges she needs help. The officers wisely suggest pursuing an injunction, a legal protection order, as a long-term solution. Now the investigation takes a more formal turn. The officer approaches Abigail to conduct a formal interview, but before asking any questions, he's required to read her Miranda Rights. This is standard procedure when someone is detained and about to be questioned. It's worth noting that being read your Miranda Rights does not mean you're under arrest. It simply means that you're in custody, and anything you say from this point forward can be used as evidence.
Abigail, are you able to sit up for me? So obviously I'd like to ask you about what happened tonight, but before I can do that, I have to read something to you, okay? Are you good to try and talk now, or do you want me to give you a couple minutes? No? Okay. Alright, so obviously you're detained, so I'm just going to read something to you, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any questions you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions. Do you understand these rights as explained? What was that?
Does that mean I'm going to work down there?
No, it means you're detained and I'm advising you of your rights before I question you.
I'm not detained for nothing.
Okay, you're detained because we're conducting an investigation and you're detained, that's all.
But can I go to them?
So I'll
gonna
read this to you again. Here, put your legs back in the car for me, okay? Abigail. Thank you. You want to go to real jail? Okay.
My dogs are dead.
Okay.
It wasn't an accident. She didn't care. And I'm just really sit here and act like I'm dramatic for being upset. And it's unfair. It's been 5 years of this. I'm a teacher. I have my own house. I'm not crazy and no one cares about anything. I don't want to be called crazy. If I'm a criminal, take me to jail. I don't care. My dogs are dead. It's not fair. I don't want to be called crazy.
Okay, so I'm not calling you crazy. Right? I just want to ask you about what happened. And I just need to make sure that you're aware of your rights before I ask you any questions. Okay? So we'll do this. I'll give you a few minutes.
I want to go to jail.
Okay.
And you can go. I don't know her last name, but my medical records have been signed over by my case manager. Call her.
Okay.
She knows I want to go to jail. I don't want to go to the hoodie bed. It's not fair. They're really dead. And I should be allowed to be upset. It's not crazy for me being upset. She had no consequences for killing her dog. Nothing. She's never been in trouble. I didn't go after her. He doesn't like confrontation. He's a pussy. And I'm tired of being abused by pussy men because they can't defend things. I did it wrong. That sounds and it should have. It's my fault and I want to go to jail.
Okay.
And I want to go to jail.
Okie dokie. Sit tight for me.
This is one of the most revealing moments of the entire encounter. Abigail keeps saying she wants to go to real jail, not the mental health facility, which she calls the honey bed. She's clearly referencing a previous Baker Act hold and is terrified of being labeled crazy again. She mentions her dogs being dead and expresses deep grief and anger. What's emerging is a complex picture. A woman who is a school teacher and homeowner, dealing with what appears to be severe emotional distress, possibly compounded by alcohol use and unresolved trauma. The officer handles this delicately, assuring her he's not calling her crazy while still following proper procedure.
Sure? Yeah. If you ever take your phone, that's whatever happens. You're just gonna need to call someone.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me 1 second. You have an ID, sir?
Yeah.
Mind if I get that from you?
Okay. Just one? I guess, yeah. Last night we went to the gym, we came home. You know, she's been up and down. She got Baker Act like 3 weeks ago, so I've been trying to just be nice with just have a kind of like a calm relationship, but it's been a crazy 3 years with her. But so she come home, she starts getting angry about something, and I'm just like, I mean, relax, just calm down. It's not that big a deal, And
What time did you
she cursed off and she ran off. It was probably around 11:30 at night. And she does this all the time, so I just went to sleep. I can show you my phone. I started getting a phone call and texts at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Yeah. And I told her, I said, Abby, your actions ain't gonna make me get up in the middle of the night. You left. I don't know what you did, where you went. Find your way home. I'm done. I usually go pick her up, but I'm just over it.
What was she saying when she was texting and calling?
Fucking pussy bitch, blah, 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 this and that.
Alright, so she's kind of trying to
Instigate shit.
It sounds like domestic.
Oh, why would it be? It's domestic.
He's got mad scratches on him. He doesn't want to do anything about it, but he's concerned that he's going to keep escalating things.
How did he get those?
It's on his chest. It's straight from her.
Like scratching, punching?
Seems like she's been drinking. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Are you gonna have to get her clear? You're gonna have to get her clear.
Yeah, yes, sir. Okay.
Just with the unknown and how she's acting, I would say be safe.
And that's where this body cam footage ends. What started as a routine domestic disturbance call revealed layers of complexity that officers deal with on a regular basis. Mental health crises, substance abuse, domestic violence, and the delicate balance between enforcement and empathy. The officers in this situation demonstrated restraint and professionalism, weighing multiple options before deciding on a course of action. Cases like these highlight the growing need for mental health crisis intervention training in law enforcement and the importance of resources beyond the criminal justice system for individuals struggling with mental illness. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss our next upload. We think you might be interested in the video that just popped up on your screen. Check it out.